Hi everybody, I am an idiot. Welcome back. We are mid-run here at the start of this video, which by the way, welcome to the Ironman challenge. I forgot to hit record as I was playing this video. Actually, I did hit record, and then I forgot to click back on the Binding of Isaac window, and so when I pressed, I think spacebar, it automatically stopped recording. I didn't notice it because I was still clicked on my recording software. Anyways, long story short, you're missing about 40 minutes of this run. Uh, so I'll try to catch you up to speed. So don't be alarmed by presumably the short video length. Hopefully that doesn't mean I lost, although, you know, anything can happen still. But yeah, we're Tainted Cane today, and basically, as you can see on the right side, those are all the items we have. We kind of are set, honestly. We have insane damage because we got Polyphemus. We had a room that we got like a dime, a nickel, and 2 golden pennies in like one room. And it gave us so many good options, so we ended up choosing to do Polyphemus. But our tears rate absolutely sucks now. So we're honestly, our one full charge from our Monstro's Lung pretty much one-shots bosses, but in the meantime, we're pretty much just using BFF boosted Baby Monstro for like our main source of DPS in rooms. And we have Larynx as well for boss killing or clearing rooms as well, although we're kind of actively looking for a better active item to replace it now that our tears rate is essentially a boss killer in of itself. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Let's see if we can pick back up here. Another thing about this run is, ouch, we just got hit there. We have not gotten a single devil deal. I kind of have been not prioritizing picking up soul hearts like maybe I should, and we keep taking red heart damage, and so we have not got a single deal. Honestly, though, we're still powerful enough that it's not a huge deal, but that is where we're sitting. Let's just pick this up and see what we get. We're not going to take anti-grav, even though I am curious what that does with Monstro's Lung. I actually think it does nothing, if I remember correctly, unless they added a synergy for that I don't know. There's an item pedestal there, which would be nice to get to. Unfortunately, we cannot access it. Ooh, Skipping Stone might be really cool with this synergy as well, so maybe we'll take that. Otherwise, is there anything in the list here that I want? We definitely don't want Ludovico technique because it probably would just nerf our damage, I'm sure. The good thing is, if there ever was a character to have forgot to hit record on, it's this one because it's so long and methodical anyways. But yeah, we are going to do 5 bombs, 3 keys if we can manage it. So let's try to scoop up a bomb, scoop up a bomb, and we're going to need to scoop up this one as well. And then we need to get rid of this coin and that. Alright, Skipping Stone. Yeah, I really do want to see what this is going to do. I don't know if that's really going to boost our DPS, but it for sure is going to boost our range at the very least. So that's cool. And yeah, as you can see, because our tears rate is so low, we pretty much just shoot Baby Monstro tears, and that essentially deals all the damage we really need. Luckily for regular enemies, boosted Baby Monstro is actually like kind of a boss. He's dealing like a ton of damage, like way more than I would have expected. Another thing, shout out to my baby, because I would not have paused, well, I wouldn't have tried to pause the recording and then noticed that I wasn't recording if it wasn't for my baby waking up and me having to go feed her in the middle of the night. So yeah, otherwise we would have just had no video today, or at least we would have just skipped the character. So I'm glad, at least in that regard. Also, yeah, I think we're just ready for the boss. Hopefully you'll be able to see here us one-shot this boss. Granted, the Larynx item can pretty much one-shot anything as well, but okay, not quite one-shot, but the Larynx can take out the rest of it. Okay, Soul Heart. Yeah, I'm going to continue to be greedy here and just scoop up the Soul Heart there. I kind of honestly have accepted my fate that I'm not going to be getting devil deals because I don't know. We honestly don't really need him with this character. Okay, but what should we be going for here? I don't see any crazy good items. It's honestly kind of hard to tell what some of these items are since I lowered the size of the item description mod. Um, but yeah, Book of Invincibility could be cool. Honestly, I don't know. I think we're just gonna take this key. I don't see anything crazy good that I really want, so I think I'm gonna scoop up bombs because I think those are generally better. Actually, you know what? We'll just take a HP up. We could use more HP. And we have a lot of consumables here to work our way towards another item for the next floor anyways, so yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. But yeah, like I was saying, I had a lot of good commentary. I feel like I told some stories and stuff too. I'm forgetting what exactly I said, and I don't know if I can really repeat all my commentary with the same effect if I try to duplicate it. But it makes me sad that we lost a bunch of recording because it makes me feel silly for talking in front of a computer by myself in a room with no one even listening. Let's see. I'll just take the bombs for now. Ouch. We also do have Maggie's bow, which has actually been very helpful for us. So pretty much every time that we get a... Ooh, you know what? Candy Heart. Well, we already have such good damage. But you know what? Whatever. Candy Heart is actually probably theoretically pretty good for us, considering it would give us a damage up every time we pick up a red heart. And the way it's looking, yeah, we're going to be picking up... Oh, it gives us all stats up every time we pick up a red heart. We're picking up a lot of red hearts with our current build, so that's good. Okay. There we go. Yeah. And you know what? Call me crazy. We already lost our deal chance. I'm just taking a hit of damage. Oh, we have old bandage too. There's better things to you to you know what? We'll go in here. I should have done this in the first place. Sweet. That's great. But yeah, like I said, we have Maggie's bow, so red hearts deal he'll heal double their effect, which is very good. Ouch. I forget that Larynx has the effect that it charges one time every time you take a hit of damage. That's pretty cool. I'll just use it. We pretty much have a boss killer with our ears, so kind of can just use this item leisurely to a degree. Granted, of course, now we find the boss, so I kind of wish I would have saved the charge. But that's okay. We'll suck up that one. We could go into the store as well. I guess we will. It's the last store, right? Sad that we can't actually get that Bible because we don't have the... Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Because it would just turn into consumables. Yeah, we need to find the item room, though. And hopefully between now and finding the item room, we'll charge up enough of the Larynx to hopefully kill Mom between one of our fully charged shots plus the Larynx hit. Alright, pay to play. Yeah, we're not going to craft that. We're going to look for something better, hopefully. Okay, we get a sack. Alright, what can we make here? Another meat item could be pretty good in order to just get a... what do you call it? Another damage and HP. Honestly, that fire rate up item, I can't imagine it's going to lower our damage that much. And I kind of want to do that just to see how much it can boost our tears rate, because we do desperately need tears. So I'm going to try that. We're going to pick up the card in place of a battery. What card is this, actually? I guess I should check. It's a 2 of diamonds. We'll just drop it. That's okay. We don't really need our money. Okay, so in place of the what was I doing, right? In place of the battery, right? We'll take this. And of course, everything changed now. We could also make Cube of Meat, or Super Meat Boy with the potato peeler. But I think we've already committed. We'll go for this. And we need the coin in place of the red heart. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, a pretty low damage down. And that does feel significantly better for our tears rate. It's still bad, don't get me wrong, but that is definitely a lot better. Cool. Now we might be able to at least have a high enough fire rate to actually use our tears in a normal setting. Also, it feels... Oh, I was going to say it feels like the secret room is up there, but it is not. Let's check here. Nope. Okay. I feel like I should do this just to get a whole bunch of money. Granted, nothing there is really anything that I care to make, so I'll just pick up the rest of these coins normal. And we will move on this way. Ouch. Hopefully Old Bandage will proc a couple times here too to start... Ooh, I'm going to absorb that for sure. That's a future angel item, if I've ever seen it. Yeah, I totally just cut myself off and lost my train of thought. So I know I was saying something just barely, but I don't remember what it was. I would like to go in the vault just because there's a high chance to find items like dimes and stuff in there, but... Yeah, I mean... We don't have 2 keys, so... We cannot. Honestly, I'm only going to scoop up these just because I don't like leaving consumables on the ground with this character. I think it just makes it more confusing, even though I don't really care to make anything that it gave us an option for. Ow. Yeah, I think we just pick this up. We get a little movement speed up. Alright, there we go. Those shooting guys were the biggest danger there. We're just getting these same 4 items that kind of suck right there. Which is kind of a bummer. I guess I'll leave that red heart on the ground. You know what? We're going to do this. We'll touch this once. We'll touch this twice because we get 2 red hearts out of that 1 red heart. Okay. Where is the item room? I cannot believe it's all the way over here. Serpent's Kiss is pretty good. Maybe we should be going for that. We need 2 red hearts. We need 5 coins. We need 1 bomb. So we can... Oh, but we don't get anything out of the white heart if we do that. So maybe we don't want to do that. Let's... Actually, what am I doing? We'll go into the item room first, of course. Because we see what consumables we get from here. Funny that we get Maggie's bow, because we already actually received that. That was a horrible payout. But at least now we have some options of something we can make. And I think we're going to go with... What should we do? We could go with that lance item. I don't know if that's that good, though. Honestly, Serpent's Kiss is the best one. I just hate that we don't utilize the white heart if we do that. But that might be the best play. Place a bomb with a red heart and replace a coin, or replace the white heart with a coin. Sad. We're gonna do it though. It's a good item. And then we'll absorb the rest here. Trying to do this quickly before the fires shoot at me. Alright. Now we can move on. Finally fight the boss. Serpent's Kiss should be dealing crazy poison damage if we can land a poison hit. Which, with Monstro's Lung, I mean, shooting so many tears, I'm sure one of them is bound to poison the enemy. And each poison tick is going to be, you know, 19 damage, so that's pretty great. Yeah, easy peasy. We're just gonna go up, and yeah, we'll move on. I'll get a drink of my Mountain Dew. By the way, I said this in the previously unrecorded video, but if you feel like supporting my channel, consider subscribing. We're slowly getting up in the ranks. I think we're past the 250 mark with subscribers, but yeah, thank you to everybody that has subscribed. It's fun seeing the channel grow. We can't quite reach either of these, which kind of sucks. I guess we'll just bomb for it. There might be a secret room here too. There was. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the soul heart in the bag. Let's see here. Is there anything really that cool to make? Not really. I think we're just gonna pick up that bomb normally. Sure, we'll just do this. Ouch. Nice, yeah. Totally just one-shot him. We'll pick up a key just so we have one laying around. We have so many options now, or so many coins. I think we're just going to go with Jesus Juice, to be honest. Get a little damage up and a damage up and a range up, right? Seems like the best option. Yeah. That's got to be it. So we go one red heart, and we just replace the rest with coins, the other red hearts. What else do we need to do? We need to get an extra coin in place of the bomb. There we go. And I'm going to pick up 8 coins, even though I'm not planning on making the donation machine. Although, the donation machine would be something that could give us random consumables that aren't coins. Could turn coins into other consumables. But, that's fine. We're going to keep the larynx. I think it's good compensation since we can't quite one-shot bosses with our current build. Yeah, pretty much between they're shooting one tier and using this active item, that allows us to one-shot bosses. I think I am going to open this. Hopefully we get a key back. We did not. Ouch. We get a black heart. That's pretty cool. I think that's thanks to Serpent's Kiss. That'll be great to absorb. Oh my gosh, I cannot hit this guy. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Okay, that worked out. So let's go absorb this. And I think we just take the money to clear it off the floor, and we'll just... I'm going to absorb the bombs too, actually. And then we'll just save this for... work our way towards a better item, I think. Ouch. Ouch. Dude, I am... the slow tears rate is killing me with this. Thank you to Candy Heart, though, for... I mean, to Maggie's Bow for allowing us to double the effectiveness of red hearts. Which kind of totally works out in the womb as well, because it basically instantly compensates for the fact that we're taking double damage in the womb. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go open this other golden chest, actually. Yeah, not that good of a payout. The ocular rift item, though, I think I do want to make. We just need to replace a bomb for 2 coins. Yeah, this feels like a really good play. Our luck stat isn't great, but it is positive. And we're shooting so many tiers at a time that we're bound to, you know, hit at least 1 per shot, I think. Okay. I'm probably going to use larynx in here just to clear the room. Interesting trinket. I think I will just take this. Probably should have left that on the ground, just because red hearts are pretty useful for us. Forget we have bouncy tiers too, so we can kind of hit enemies from far away. Ouch. Okay. Alright. Hopefully we find the boss soon. This is looking to be a pretty big floor. Okay. Ouch. There's a black heart for our bag. Dang, I can't believe I got hit there again. Okay, well, luckily we do have almost full charge on larynx, so we should be fine to just clear this boss pretty easily. Of course, this boss actually really sucks, so maybe not. We just gotta wait for the right moment. Holy crap. There we go. That's an HP up. Oh, wait, duh. We don't get this item. I keep getting juked out by the Tainted Cane. Of course, we get a Scaredy Heart. It's going to be a pain. We'll pick that up last. In the meantime, we could go... Honestly, we could go a little Abaddon if we want. Gosh dang it. I really want to pick this up now. There we go. Just to get it off the table. So, what do we do? Joystick could be cool. 2 spooky is actually probably what I want. I like it for defensive reasons, at least while we can charge up our thing. So, let's go with the 1 black heart. We only need 2 coins, 5 bombs. So, pretty much we're just replacing coins with bombs here. What did I do wrong? Did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. That sucks. Classic me. Did I need to... I don't know. Well, that's a bummer. We'll just move on until we find something better. And, yeah, I could still make that joystick thing, but that's fine. I don't know what I did. It's the way Tainted Cane goes. Luckily, and I had said this before I realized I wasn't recording, but luckily, for a while now, we've kind of been at the point where we're pretty much going to win. Like, we have enough damage to win. It's just a matter of really all we need to do is craft, like, HP ups, and we'll be fine. So I'm not too worried. I'll just take this key. So yeah, that's really all we need to do. I'll probably blow up this donation machine too, just to see if we get any red hearts out of it. Okay, we get a nickel, which is pretty cool. I am going to absorb the nickel and probably just wait and see what other options we get, I suppose. This isn't Judas's Shadow, right? This is in our preview. I think that's the other one. Yep, we'll just take the coins to get them out of the way. Especially with a floor like this, where you can't actually tell where the consumables are. We definitely don't want to leave consumables on the floor, because that would just totally ruin... nice. That would just totally make it impossible to figure out how to craft certain things. I don't know. Okay. Let's just blow you up, I think. Alright, what am I doing here? I think I'm just gonna make, the joystick. I've been eyeballing it for a while now, and it keeps popping up, so... We just need to replace a coin with a bomb. Never mind, I messed it up again. We need... What? We have 4 bombs. What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally, we have 4 bombs, and it says we need 4 bombs. What is going on? 1 red heart. 1 black heart. Oh, wait, 2 coins. It says we have 2 coins, but we don't have 2 coins. So there must have been... Maybe that just means there was a coin laying around somewhere. That kind of sucks. You know what? We're just going to make this thing. I don't remember what it does. It probably gets boosted by BFF, though, so that's good. But yeah, on a floor with Curse of the Lost, I'm not trying to go run around and explore all the time, so... It would be more of a hassle than it would be worth, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. Nice. Hopefully we're going the right way to the boss. There's really no way to know. Apparently not. I don't even know if we've gone this way, to be honest. Okay, we'll try absorbing that. Go this way. I probably should be collecting at least 4 keys so that I can open up those golden chests when we get to the final floor. So I do need to keep that in mind. Yeah, I just don't know which directions we haven't gone. I guess this is the right way, now that I say that. Bomb, come along. So many of these challenge rooms we're getting. Ouch. A golden bomb, that's pretty sweet. I'm sure that'll create something really powerful. I don't really want multi-dimensional baby. He's not bad, but I feel like we could get something better. Okay. Yeah, we'll pick up the key. Really, I'm just waiting till we get to the boss item so that we can get a whole bunch of consumables and see what else we can afford to make. Which hopefully we will get to any second now. But it looks like we keep hitting dead ends. Honestly, card reader is also pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. But do we really need it? I think I am going to make it. 1 heart. Okay, stop pulling me in. We only need 1 heart. You get 1 more bomb. Wait, no. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I like this item a lot. It definitely, it's hit or miss, but it can, if we're lucky, basically a 50-50 chance, it could act as a Emperor card, essentially. And it would totally help us out. And we are strong enough to one-shot Loki, which is amazing. I guess it's kind of inconsistent with Monstro's Lung, so it depends on how many of the tiers actually hit the boss. But regardless, we're very powerful. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Where are we going here? Am I tripping? Was there something else to do in this room? No, there was not. Wait, we went down here already, right? Yeah. I'm lost. We're getting Curse of the Lost hardcore. Curse of the Losted. Oh, new direction. Okay. And there's our 4th key, so that settles that pretty easily. Alright. I wish you could absorb trinkets into the bag of crafting. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like they would be worth a lot of value. A golden heart is pretty cool. It's a rare one. Alright, boss. There you go. Thank you to the portal item. Alright, we should be able to, yeah, take down Mom's heart pretty quickly here. What am I doing? Okay, I pressed the wrong... I hesitated for a minute there and ended up getting hit, but that's okay. I forget we don't even get an item here, so we'll just go upwards. And yeah, we're almost done. I mean, this is still, so far, a 30-minute video, so that just goes to show you the length of Tainted Cane, but regardless, this run is going to be shorter than my average video, and we'd get lucky here to the straight to the boss. I'm going to take a drink really quick. But that is why I love Card Reader. It just totally allowed us to skip an entire floor that we otherwise would have had to do. We don't have a charge on our active item yet, which kind of sucks, but really we have enough damage to hopefully be able to take care of this no problem. Nice. Okay, we just need like one more direct hit, hopefully. 2 more direct hits. Nice. Sweet, okay. 1 more floor. We perfectly got our 4 keys, which is great, so let's see what items we get, or rather what consumables we get. I feel like with having a soul heart and a golden heart already, oh nice, a dime. Okay, oops. No, I didn't mean to go in here. Alright. The good items will have to wait. Wow, the portals are actually really good against these enemies. Keeping them all in one place, at least at the beginning there. Yeah, that's crazy. Nice. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. Let's touch all of these first, see what we get. Alright. So, what do I know we want? Well, we could just get a straight up another big damage up with like Cricket's head. Maybe we should just do that. We could go for another Polyphemus, but that would really tank our tears rate. Luckily, Cricket's head doesn't ruin our tears rate at all. So I think we are going to go for that. So what do we need? We need to get rid of 1 coin in place of a nickel. So we can just take these coins to get them out of the way. We need to get rid of 1 bomb in place of a dime. We need to pick up 1 key in place of the pill. There we go. How much damage are we boosting? Plus 13 damage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is crazy. And I think I just want to make a HP up here, especially since we can't see our HP. So we just need 7 red hearts. 5, 6, 7, and 1 coin. It's good with me. And the rest we will just go through here. It also sucks because we can't teleport to our secret room since we accidentally went down there. But since we already started going this direction, might as well continue it. I'm going to leave that on the ground because if I take damage, I want red hearts to be able to pick back up at this point. Nice. And our tears rate is, honestly, for how much damage we're dealing, it's not that bad. It's still pretty bad, though. Okay. There we go. That was a dead end. Hopefully this way's not. Hopefully these portals activate and absorb some of their tears, so it's not so chaotic in here. I really don't like fighting these guys, in bulk at least. It's kind of hard to dodge everything, but luckily we can kind of just one-shot stuff and not have to deal with it for hopefully that long. Okay, we're not getting direct hits. We keep missing. Final boss of the greed enemies. There we go. Alright, that's good. We get a dime. I mean, we don't really need, like I said, stuff anymore. I guess we'll take this. Whatever. Again, I'll leave the red heart on the ground. Just in case. There's still an enemy in here. I didn't even realize. There we go. Alright, hopefully the boss is this way. Alright, there's one baby plum down. There's the other one. And what are we getting from this? Charged key. Sure, I'm not even going to worry about what we're crafting anymore. I'm just going to craft anything we can. Guys, there's really no point at this stage. Nice. Being able to one-shot the pile is a statement, for sure. We might as well use the Justice card and just absorb all the consumables. Alright, unfortunately that was a dead end. Hopefully this is the right way. It was not. That kind of sucks. Okay. Sure, maybe this will boost our tears rate. Nope, apparently we're maxed out on tears rate, so that's good to know. And I guess we did end up taking a dead end. Alright, I would like to do this a little systematically so that we can hopefully not have so many enemies all over the place, but that's kind of not working out for us. You know what? This is a good room for this. Yeah, I feel good about that. Sounds like Placenta just healed us half a heart too, which is nice. Okay. Alright, here we go. It's nice having a lot of these items that we normally wouldn't pick up. We can just pretty much freely pick them up because, you know, we're not getting the negative item. We're just getting the consumables. Okay, Dark One's down. There goes the other one. And an easy room before the boss. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this goes. That did no damage. What the heck? Sometimes, maybe it's because it wasn't fully charged, but I feel like it should have at least done some good damage still, but that did nothing. It is nice, too, that anytime we get a proc from Old Bandage with the red heart falling, we're basically getting 2 red hearts out of it, so Maggie's bow for the win. Alright, down he goes. So, good games. Sorry about the short video, everybody. Hopefully you didn't get freaked out from seeing the video length. But, I mean, it was explained very quickly early on in the video. Immediately in the video. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I'm not going to forget to hit record next time. And, yeah, hope you all have a good rest of your day. We are going to be on Tainted Judas next time, I think. So that's always a fun character. But it's a little bit scary in a way because we can't get red hearts. It's one of the soul heart only characters, which has its own challenges, of course. But anyways, yeah. Have a good day. See you next time. Goodbye.